quickly just switch on your cameras. You know that that active participation certificates are still there, and if you want to get it, you need to switch on your cameras. Okay, do you want me to call out names or are you going to do it yourself? Divya Chod, Girisha, Atharv Kaul, Arush Goel, Harshit. All right, so we are going to have the quiz on quizzes. So you all know how to participate. Okay, Naksh, just switch it on as soon as possible. Okay, so I have posted the link of quizzes in the group chat and also on the WhatsApp group. So I hope you all will be joined right now only. Okay, this is just a practice quiz, so it's no big deal, even if you don't end up doing all the questions correct. But everything that's there that's asked in the quiz has been covered in these two sessions only. Yes, Suyesh?
We have to put our real name.
Yes, everyone has to put their real names only. Otherwise, we won't know that who has won and who hasn't.
So can we join right now?
Yes, yes, start joining right now. Start joining with the link. I see 12 participants are there. Okay, what about others? Viraj, how many people in total are attending today? Viraj? I see someone just now joined the meeting so they can see the link in the chat box and join. All right, so I don't see the number increasing. Should I just start the quiz or anyone else also wants to join? Look, there are 26 of you in the meet, so that means 3 of you haven't joined. Are you joining or should we just start? All right, we'll just start then because there's no response. Okay.
I have done the quiz.
Okay, that's nice, Suyash. Let's wait for the results.
Mom, I have also done.
All right, that's great. Nux, switch on your camera. Shaurya.
Yes, mom. 1 second.
Mom, actually, I don't have a cam right now. My old one broke. I'll buy a new one today only.
It's okay. Sanvi, you're not participating?
I'm having some issues. I don't know why it's not showing that I'm not participating.
Okay, it's okay. Just try if you're able to do it.
London. I'm done.
All right, just let's just wait a few minutes for others to also complete.
Done.
Okay, so there are a few of you who are still left. Okay, let's just wait 2 more minutes. I believe some have also joined late. I see a lot of you who have got like all the answers correct. Suyesh, why have you joined from two accounts? Suyesh,
Just for fun.
I am going to remove one of them. Or should I consider the one who has got the account which has one wrong? Okay, Sanvi, are you participating? Naisha,
I'm
Pritisha, you got
I'm
to be too.
trying, but it's not working.
Okay, it's okay, Sanvi. Naisha and Pritish, please be quick. All right, so should I end the quiz or anyone else is participating? Anyone who's still participating can unmute and say. Okay, then, so I'm going to end the quiz now. All right. Okay, so on first place we have Naksh. Then on second we have no idea who that is. And on third we have Divyam. Okay, whoever joined with this weird name, congratulations, you're on the second position.
Thanks.
Patrick, it was you.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope that next time onwards you'll enter your own name only so that we know.
Yeah, actually, it was just impromptu. I actually didn't saw the name. It was already taken in there.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. So, did you all try Filmora yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And any of you who are still facing any problems with Filmora? Okay, I don't think so. There are any problems. So, let's just resume where we left off. Okay, so till yesterday, we learned about transitions, we learned about media, the stock media, and audio. And today, we are going to subtitles and a title?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, anyone else? Let someone else answer. Naksh.
Yes, mom. Mom, can you repeat the question once?
I'm asking, do you know the difference between titles and subtitles?
Yes, mom. Mom, titles are the ones that are used in the starting of the video to express the different subtopics of the video.
Okay, that's somewhat right, but it's a little unclear. So, yes, do you want to add something
Yes, the
else?
titles are the main heading which do not show the topic like uh, if we are like when we study chapters the heading are like physical changes or chemical changes, but the subtopics are the things we will learn in that topic.
Okay. That's not exactly, you told the right thing for titles, but what you told for subtitles, it's not exactly right. Okay. Riddhi, Shaurya, Atharv, if you want to try, you need to switch on your cameras. Then only I can give you a chance. Riddhi, Shaurya, Atharv. Okay, Atharv has switched on his camera. Yes, Atharv. Do you have some different explanation for subtitles?
Yes. Ma'am, titles are the ones that are the main heading of the whole video, and which are the title and give the basically a name to our video. And the subtitles are the text which come in between are not, and they are also important, but they explain the things which are in the video, but not as important as the title.
All right, that's correct. That was like very close. So basically, a subtitle is that when a character is speaking, or even when they are not speaking, there's some narrative that is to be shown. Then they show small text on the bottom. That small text on the bottom, like while watching Netflix and Amazon, you must have noticed there are small text in the bottom coming according to the dialogues. That is called subtitles. Okay, so same way while editing video, these titles need to be added. These subtitles don't come automatically. We need to add it when we are editing a video. Okay, so let's start with title first. So, like we saw that in stock images, audio, and transitions, Filmora had a lot of options. Same here, Filmora has a lot of options of titles that you can choose from. For example, let me choose this glow title. So to edit this, I'm simply going to select this, drag it to my timeline, and remember this thing always that place the titles on the top of video. Okay. For example, if I'm making a green screen video and another video over here. Okay, let me just add something with green screen. Yes, for example, I have these curtains also with green screen on. Okay. So remember that you don't add title here, you don't add it here, or you don't add it below it. Okay. You always add the title on the very top, whether it is on the top of the green screen or on the top of the video. Just remember this title always on top. Then only it will be visible because video covers a larger area and title only covers its specific area. Okay. So that's why if you place the title beneath a video, then that title won't be visible because video is gonna cover everything on the paper. Okay, imagine it like this that when you make a project, you paste stickers on it, you paste stickers on a sheet or whatever. But what if you place the stickers beneath the sheet? Then those stickers won't be visible. Same way, if you want to add graphics, if you want to add titles, always add them to the top or else they won't be visible. Okay, so once I've added some title, I'm going to double click on it and I'm going to go here, titles. All right, when I go to titles, this it gives me a text box. Here I can edit what I want to write. For example, I want to write hey. So I can choose that. I can make the text bold, italic, or whatever, just the way it works in Word also. Okay. And except for that, there are also many text effects available. Okay, there are preset text effects available. For example, I want to change the effect that this has. I want to make it maybe blue. So I can just choose the effect that I want. I want to make it some other color. I can choose whatever I want, and that is a big plus point of using Filmora. You actually have so many preset options available that you don't even have to go ahead and edit things yourself, because there's also this option of going to advanced, and then you can choose your textiles yourself. However, I believe that you don't need to use advanced. It's more of a time waste if you're using it, because Filmora already has plenty of options that you don't need anything else. Okay, so coming back, anyone has any doubt in titles till now? Okay, let's move on to subtitles. So if you would go over here and search for subtitles, or okay, here's a subtitle appearing. So basically, when I bring the subtitle down here, remember, stack it on top of each other, title always on top. Okay, so now you see that there's this small text appearing down. Okay, this is exactly how it appears when you're using Prime Video, or you're using Netflix, Hotstar, whatever. When you're watching a movie, this exact way the subtitles appear. Okay, and if you want to add some narrative, then remember you also have to edit the subtitles. And how you do it is that you double click on this. This whole menu opens. You go to titles, and then you edit the text however you want. All right. Okay. So there are many type of titles available over here that you must experiment with. For example, if you go to title effects, there are many 3D titles available, VFX titles available. So these are some of the must try things that you must, like, after the class you must try these on, because if adding good titles with good animations, they really elevate any video that's there. Okay, and now if we come to title templates, we see that there are graphics, kind of graphics designed on which we can place our text. Okay, so for example, let's select one of these graphics. So if I need this one, okay, so this is a graphic. Because why is it being called a graphic? Because it has the purple box coming in with an animation, and at the same time, we also have text on it. So we can go ahead and edit our text over here. And along with that, it also adds the animation, the VFX to it. So and that's basically why you can use title templates also. Yes, someone has raised their hand. Suyesh, yes.
Like if we take a video which has an inbuilt text in it, so can we change that?
No, you can't change an inbuilt text. For example, if I'm recording a video of you speaking, can I change what you speak after you have recorded the video? I can't, unless and until you only give me the voiceover. Or maybe if we are recording a dog's video, can we change that dog to a cat? We can't. The same way, we can't change the text that's already been recorded. Okay, however, we can add our own text and customize that. All right. I hope that answers your question, Suyesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So everyone clear till now? Give me a thumbs up in. Okay, give me a thumbs up in the meet so that we can move on forward. All right. So I see a lot of thumbs up. So let's just move on forward. Let's go to effects. So anyone can guess, take a wild guess, what are effects? What are they used for? Okay, Hardik has raised his hand.
Didi, I wanted to ask something.
Okay, yes, Hardik.
when will we learn to animate things in Filmora?
Okay, I'll try if it's possible to do it today. If it's not possible to do it today, then tomorrow definitely we are going to do the entire custom animations thing.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Suyash.
Ma'am, they are the effects which are used to improve the visual quality or the vibes of the video.
Okay, I would agree with that. Naksh.
Ma'am, I have to ask something.
Yes, Naksh.
Ma'am, can we change the color of the preset of the text?
Color of the base of the text.
Preset of the text.
Okay, you can change the preset text. You can't change the these ones, the title templates, because it's a template. In this, you can only change the text that's written, not the color, purple or anything. However, if I want to change this text's color, then I can just double click on this. I can go over here and I can choose any preset text, or else I can also choose a custom color. Okay, however I want to do it. For example, I want it to be of this color, so I can choose whatever color I like. I can change the size by adjusting its whatever it's I can adjust its size, and along with that I can also change its font. So these are some
Okay.
of the things that are possible to be done in Filmora. Okay, so any more doubts, or anyone else wants to try what's an effect? Okay. All right, a lot of you have not switched on your cameras. So, yes, Atharv.
Yeah. Ma'am, basically an effect is when our text or our slides are moving or doing some animations which make them more attractive.
Okay, that's correct. All right, so basically, effects are like some decorations that we add to the video in order to make the video more appealing, more basically kind of making the video better with more effects. Okay, so Vasu, do you have something different?
Didi, can you tell what has happened till now?
Okay, till now we have done a quiz, and along with that, we are working on Filmora. I hope you were there in yesterday's session.
Yes, yes, Didi.
Okay, so today till now we have just learned how do we add titles, and that is we just go to titles tab, we choose whatever title we want, we download it, and then we drag it on top of everything. We double click on it, and then we can edit the text. Okay, now we are moving
Okay,
forward to
thanks.
effects. Okay, so when you come to the effects video, you see there are a lot of effects available. Yes, someone has raised their hand. Yes, Atharv.
Ma'am, I'm not able to change the font or the color of the text.
You're not able to change the font or the color of the text. Okay, I'll show you once again how you do it. Okay, everyone, please just excuse me for a second. My laptop's battery is running low. All right, let's resume. Okay, Atharv, I'll just show you how you can edit the text. So basically, when you double click on this, okay, you double click, there's this text option over here. It might lead you to video. Change it to titles. There's this text option, choose that. You can edit your text from here, whatever you want to type. Okay.
After doing the double click, it is not showing and it is appearing on the right side.
After doing the double click,
Yes, on the text.
okay. So where is it appearing?
A panel is appearing on the right side, and there is no option for changing the font.
Okay, all right. You can just stay back with me, okay, and then I can help you figure it out because usually the option is right over here only. Okay.
And I'm also not able to get the option for changing the color.
Mom, same is happening with me.
Okay, all right. Wait a second. Let's just stay back for a moment and then we can figure that out. That works.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, it works with me.
Okay, sure. All right, moving on to effects. Okay, if you're not able to do the text part, don't worry, it's a very small thing. We are going to figure it out after the session. Right now, just focus on effects and after that on filters and stickers so that tomorrow we can go on to making custom animations. Okay. So when you come to effects, there are multiple effects available, just the way transitions were. However, in order to add an effect, you don't add it on, above the video. Rather, you add it on the video. For example, I want the text to be, I want the effect to come on this video. Then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add this effect on this video. Okay, I'm going to select it, drag it, and bring it on the video. So this way the effect has been applied to the video. Now when I play it, you see this video is glitching. It's glitching all around. That is because I added a glitch effect. Okay, to the other video we can add maybe something else. We can add this light leak. Okay, so now you see that there are quite different colors of light appearing on this one. So now you see that
Sir, on Inshot and Filmora.
uh, I can show, but actually on a old film or a background, all of them have like corrupted. I think. Let me check.
Sir, I have used Canva and Filmora. Sir, not now, but I can show you tomorrow.
So may I show you?
yeah, I'm sorry, actually, there was some network issue, so the meeting got disconnected. Okay, so where was I? Because I really wasn't aware I was presenting, so I wasn't aware that my network went off. Anyone?
Ma'am, you were teaching effects.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's resume with effects. You are aware of the fact that you can add the effect on the video or above the video. because if you add the effect above the video, then it would be applied to all the layers that are beneath it. So that means if I add the effect on top, then it will be applied on top of the text also, on top of the green screen also, and on top of the beneath layer video also. However, if I add the text or the effect on the video, for example like this, I bring it on the video, then it will not appear on the text and on the
Didi,
layers
you are not
video.
present.
Okay,
Didi, you are not presenting.
I am sorry, I didn't realize that. I thought my presentation was going on. Okay, now you're all able to see my screen.
Yes.
Yes, Didi.
Yes.
Okay, Harshit, do you have some doubt? Riddhi, Harshit, Divya, Jyot. Okay, why haven't you all switched on your
No,
cameras?
ma'am.
Divya, Jyot,
No doubt.
Riddhi,
I have
Harshit.
raised it by accident.
Okay, it's okay, but do switch on your cameras. Patrick, Naksh.
Yes.
Okay, let's go on. So basically, when you're adding an effect, there are two options, either to add it on the video or add it above the video. When you add it above the video, you can see that it's being applied to all of the layers. That is, it's on the top of the text also. It's on top of this green screen curtain also, and it's on top of the beneath layer video also. However, when we add the effect just to the video, okay, to the specific video, then you see that it's not being applied on the top of curtains or on the top of the text. It's only being applied to the video. So that is the thing that with depending upon where and how you want to use your effects, you can choose whether you want to apply them on the video or above the video. And you can add multiple effects even on the video and even above the video. There's a possibility of adding multiple of them. For example, I can add this too, and then I can add this, and maybe this one also. So you can add as many effects as you want on top of the video, okay, and then it will appear somewhat like this. Or or you can also add as many effects as you want on the video. For example, I want to add this other effect also to the video. So this way I can add as many as I want. Okay. Anyone has any doubts till now?
Yes, Didi.
Yes.
Me also.
Can we place the effects below the green screen?
Below the green screen, you will have to make space for it. Okay, so how you do that is that you right click on this track, okay, and then you click on add video track. So you have this one 5 video track added on top. Then you're going to drag it down, and you're going to place this track beneath the green screen track. Now we have an empty track, so this way we have this empty space where we can add an effect. Okay, so this way it won't be applied to hay and the green screen. It would only be applied to this video, because effects only get applied to the place to the videos or the images that are beneath it. Okay, or the ones on which it's placed. Okay, anyone else has any doubt?
Mom.
Yes.
Mom, how can we remove an effect from the video?
Okay, in order to remove an effect, you can just click on it, and you can click on delete on your keyboard, or you can click on delete over here.
No, mom. If we put it on a video.
Okay, if you put it on a video, then you double click on it, you go to effects, okay, you can switch it off from here, okay, or you can actually just delete it from here. For example, you remember I added the glitch effect here,
Yes,
so
mom.
I can just delete it like this. Okay, so double click on the video and then go to effects panel. I'll show it to you again. Double click on the video, going to effects, and then just deleting it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So anyone else who has any more doubts? Okay, why aren't you guys switching on your cameras? Patrick, Namya, Naksh. Come on, Patrick. Okay, Namya, yes.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask one thing. Ma'am, as soon as I selected the second effect,
The first effect did not available, did not uh, like it was not being seen. So the second effect was only visible. The first effect did not work. So how to put both the effects?
Okay, it should not be happening that way, that only one effect is appearing. However, just look at this once. That, for example, I've added light leak over here. Okay, so this made it a little pinkish, and then I add this border effect also. So you see, both effects are there simultaneously. The border is also there, this pink lights are also there. And if I also want to add glitch along with this, okay, so I can add that too. So now you'll see that the video is glitching. At the same time, there's the background also and the light leak effect also. And I can just,
Okay, ma'am, I'll try once again.
okay, or else you can stack them on top of each other, then also all of them will appear. Okay, just stack them on top of each other. For example, like this, that you place glitch, then pixels on top of it, then text city on top of it. So it can also work like this. All right. I hope this is
Thank you,
clear to
ma'am.
you. All right, so let's move on. I hope we all are on the same page. It's clear to you all. Just switch on, just give me a thumbs up. Okay, Namya, you have raised your hand again.
No, ma'am, actually I forgot to put it down.
Okay, it's okay. It's fine. All right, let's move on. So, next thing that comes is filters. So, anyone who can tell me what a filter is? Come on, anyone, raise your hand real quick. Okay, a third call. Yes, a third.
Ma'am, a filter is something that separates, or here in this video, if we want to make a video, we can use filter to improve the looks of the video or intentionally make it blur.
Okay, that is right. So, what is the difference between an effect and a filter? What do you think? Anyone else?
Ma'am, can I tell about filter?
Okay, so yes.
Ma'am, the filter is a feature which allows the users to, ma'am, basically enhance the videos or the photos they have shown.
Okay, anyone who can tell me the difference between an effect and a filter? Because I believe they are because many of you answered similar things. So I believe there are some differences between an effect and a filter. So anyone who can tell me what is the difference between an effect and a filter?
Yes, Didi.
Yes.
Effects make the video better and attractive, while filters make make the video part brighter or darker or something like that.
I would definitely agree with that. Naisha,
Ma'am, filters make the main idea of the video look little different, but the effects make the whole video different.
somewhat you can say that. Okay, Naisha, I'm glad that you tried because you haven't switched on your camera since the start and you didn't interact much, but I'm glad that you're interacting now. Okay. All right, so let me just add on to this. Basically, a filter is not much different from an effect. I would rather say that, about like 5 years ago, 5 to 6 years ago, in Filmora, they didn't even have different sections for effect and filters. Effect and filters both were combined in one section only because there's no big difference between the two. Okay.
Ma'am, can I
Okay,
answer?
so let's just say,
Ma'am, the effects improve the visual quality as I told earlier, but ma'am, the filters unify the video.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. All right, kids, if you're not going to switch on your cameras, just remember this one thing, that you are being recommended forward from this very sessions only. Okay, so you need to make sure that you are actively participating. You're taking the initiative to at least get up and sit in front of your laptop and switch on your camera. Okay, because like look, now we all also have switch on our cameras. Suyesh has, Hardik has, Naisha, and even I have. So it doesn't really look good when you are not switching on your cameras while your fellow mates have. Divya Chot, yes, you were raising your hand.
Mom, I can't add the another green skin in my project.
Divya Jot, I will only help you when you switch on your camera. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And about this, if you're not able to add green screen, we are going to stay back and we are going to discuss how we can solve this problem. Athar, call, your camera is not working. It's showing you can't find your camera. It's okay if you have some phone around, Athar, or anything else, then you can join from that too and then switch on your camera. Okay. And what about others?
Mom, I'm switching on.
Okay. You know, Raman sir, he's your headmaster, so you should really listen to him. Okay, what about others? Naisha, Manish, Naksh, Nabya,
Mom,
Anya.
I'm joining with my phone in like 5 minutes so that I can turn off my camera.
Okay, sure, sure, yeah. That's great. Sanvi, Riddhi, Pritish. Okay. Everyone, just do understand that if you're attending these sessions and if you're not actively participating, then trust me, there are other kids over here who are actually learning more than you during these sessions because they're interacting more. So they're obviously learning more, they're more active in these sessions. So don't just leave these advantages. You all also must come and grab them and just participate more actively. That much you all can do. I don't pick and ask you to answer questions. Okay, let's just resume with filters. So basically, when we are adding filters, it's like adding it's like adding an effect only. But these effects do not
Excuse me,
include
ma'am.
any of. Yes,
Ma'am, what is the name of this green screen curtains which you have put?
green screen curtains. It's
Yes.
called opening.
Okay.
Okay, so filters, they basically just enhance the beauty of the video. Okay, they just enhance it. For example, they can make your video brighter or they can make it more warm or more cool toned. However, effects are different. Effects are like some VFX that are being added to the video, they are added on top of it. However, on the other hand, if you are adding filters, then they are just enhancing the video, not adding something new to it, just enhancing what actually is there. Okay, so there are same way we can also add the filters on top of the video. Okay, so now you see that it's a little lighter. Earlier it was discolored, and after adding this effect of teal orange, you see the tones of this have changed, just like a Snapchat filter. When you go and choose a filter, you see that now maybe your complexion is being changed or the lightning is being changed. So the same way filters work in Filmora too. And I can also add the filter on top of the video, just like we discussed for effects also. Okay, I'm sorry. On top of the video, I mean like on the top of the layers of the video, not exactly on top of a video. Okay, so unlike effects, you can't add filters on a video. Okay, you can only add filters on top of them. So that is a big difference between the two. Otherwise, you can just go to this library of filters and you can choose among many of the filters that are available over here. Okay, so I hope you all are clear with filters. Can I get a thumbs up? Everyone. Okay, anyone has any doubts or should we move on forward? All right, let's go on. So now we are coming to stickers. Anyone has any idea what are stickers basically? Okay, I'm just going to take one answer now because I want to move on to more important things. So, any new kid wants to try? Suyash, Hardik, Atharv, call, you have answered quite a lot of times. Anyone else?
Mom, can I try?
Okay, yes.
Mom, I think stickers are basically emojis which are available on phone and are in a software, and they can be put on a video to show like a emoji of laughing or scared or horror.
Okay. So you all must have used Canva before. In Canva, we have this option of adding graphics. So like Arav Jain just mentioned, so stickers are exactly that. Stickers are like overlays that you add on the video. So it's not necessary to be an emoji. It can be anything, but it's a graphic that's added. Okay, just like in Canva. So same way you can go ahead and download stickers, and just do remember that you place it on top of the video, not beneath it, not anywhere else, because then they won't be visible. For example, I'll just show you this example. If I place the sticker beneath the opening video, then you know what, in the beginning I am not able to see the sticker. However, if I place it on top of it, then I'm able to see the sticker throughout. So that's how stickers work. Okay, and you can just go ahead and explore these stickers whenever you get time after the session. All right. So moving on to templates. I don't think there's much in stickers to do, so you don't need to focus much on it. All right. So moving on to templates. Okay, give take a wild guess that okay, let me just go ahead and explain it myself because I think most of you know what templates are. So basically the same way that we use in Canva, also Adobe Express and other softwares like that, is that there are pre-made designs. Okay, they've already designed something for you in which you just have to put in your pictures, you just have to put in pictures, text, edit the text, and your video is ready. So you don't need to make much efforts when you're using a template. So for example, we have this one template which is available for free right now. So we just download it. Remember, you can't use the premium ones. Okay. And just do remember one more thing, that when you're going for competitions, you cannot use templates. Okay. Using templates might get you disqualified. Okay. So just make sure you do not use templates, rather do your own original work. Okay. So over here, when you have added the template, you bring it over here. Okay, you just click over here to replace the material. Okay, so now it gives you this option of choosing the videos that you want to place, choosing the text that you want to place. And I want you all to discover this whole section yourself. Okay, because templates are like very easy. It's basically everything that we have learned till now, applying all of that. So today's homework will also be this only. You don't have to create your own video today. That we'll be doing for tomorrow. Okay, today you just have to do this, that you have to pick a template and fully customize it from end to end. You have to make your you have to add your own images to it, you have to add your own audio to it, you have to change the text. So this way it would kind of be like the whole revision of the everything that we have learned till now. And remember, you can still add your effects to the top of the templates and stuff like that. And if you need a little hint, you can just go on, click on this plus sign, and then choose from your own desktop whatever you want to add over here. Okay, same way you can also choose from stock videos. For example, I can just drag it and bring it here or here in whichever section I want to add it. Okay, and I can go to text and edit the text. All right. So, what I want you all to do is make a 1 minute video in which you have to include everything that we have learned till now, all of this, and one template. Okay. So 30 seconds to 1 minute video with one template and everything that we have done till now. I
Ma'am,
want
any
effects.
template can be there.
Yes, you can choose any template, but make sure that you choose the free ones. Okay.
So can we? So do we have to make a video on a specific topic, or we just take videos from stock?
Okay, you can make whatever video you want right now. I'm giving you that freedom. The only thing is that you have to use stock media in it. You have to use audio effects, titles, transitions, effects, filters, stickers, and one template in it. That's it. Okay?
Ma'am, like I'm using the crack version, so can I use the templates which have the diamond on them?
You know what? You can just try if it's exporting for you because different cracked versions work differently. Some cracked
No,
versions
I made 3 to 4 projects with those diamond and they were exporting.
it's working, then okay, you can use, but I would still not recommend everyone downloading a crack. So
Excuse me,
yes, you're
ma'am.
going to get a virus in your PC one day.
Excuse me,
Excuse me,
ma'am.
mom.
Yes.
Mama.
Mom, is there any specific topic on which we have to create a video?
No, there are no specific topics for now. The topics I will be telling you tomorrow, for which you all will have to create the video and submit it on Google Form. Right now, it's just for your own practice, and those of you who are able to create it, they can actually send it to me. Okay?
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I've
Yes.
downloaded the app in like free version, but I'm able to use the like premium images or stock media.
You're able to use it right now because you have free credits. Like I mentioned yesterday, that when some new person signs up into Filmora, it gives them some free credits. So once your free credits run out, then you won't be able to use the premium ones. Okay, so now's the time, use it as much as you can.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay, call yes.
Didi,
how are we supposed to make a 30-second long video with 5-second long templates?
Okay, that's why I've mentioned that you have to use one template. Okay, for example, if you use the template for the intro of the video, the 5 second video, 5 second intro with the template, and then add your own media, your stock media, your videos. Okay, add audio effects to it, add other effects, transitions, stickers, filters, all of that. Okay, and then make a 30-second video. Vasu, yes, you were asking something.
Didi, do we have to make 30 seconds video or 1 minute video?
I would recommend making a 30-second video, but if you really feel like making a 1 minute video, you're welcome. And it's fine, guys, if you're not able to create a 30-second video, if it's 25 seconds also. But do make sure that you do make some videos.
When we
So
when we make it, we have to mail it to you or we have to send it on the WhatsApp group.
okay. What do you think is better? Are you more convenient in sending it to WhatsApp groups or mailing it to us? Because
Uh,
both ways work for us.
but on mail only
I'm mailing.
certain size of the videos can be sent.
Okay, so it's okay. Use WhatsApp, everyone. Using WhatsApp would be great because then everyone would be able to see what others are doing. But tomorrow, what we'll be doing, tomorrow you have to upload the videos in a Google form, not on mail. So tomorrow you'll be doing that. Today, you all can share your progress on WhatsApp group because I want everyone else also who is not working right now to see what others are also doing and maybe get motivated to do something. Okay, all right. Let's just see that how we export the videos now. Okay.
Ma'am, there is a button at the top.
Okay, yes, of course, there's a button on the top. All right. So when once you click on export, you need to set these settings also, the output settings. Okay. You need to change a name for the video. For example, I just make it vid, and you have to select where you want to save your video. For example, I want to save it to Drive D. Okay, and then you need to select what do you want as your settings. You want custom settings or you want preset. Okay, so using preset I believe is way better match to project settings, because then all of your videos are adjusted according to this setting already. So use match to project settings only. Okay, formats, there are many different video formats available. Okay, it's preferred that you use MP4. However, AVI videos also work, MOV also works, and all the other formats also work. But AVI, MOV, and MP4, these are some of the common ones. But it's recommended for everywhere, for every competition and every submission, that you post your videos in MP4 format only. And please don't go online searching for this thing, that AVI to MP4, that first you download it in AVI and then you go ahead and make it like, let me convert it to MP4, because it does not work like images. It's not like PNG to JPEG. So it will lose quality when you change it. Rather, choose the right format while exporting it. Okay, you can choose the quality. So remember one thing, if you choose lower quality, then you will get a video of smaller size. Okay, but if you use higher quality, you will get a video of bigger size. When you want to share a video with others, it's recommended to use the recommended quality rather than going too low or too high. Because going high, it would make that the video, if you go on a higher quality, then the video will be so bulky that it will be difficult to share, even through WhatsApp, even through mail. You will have to upload it to Drive and stuff like that. But if you go for low quality, the quality will be quite low, so rather go for recommended one always.
Ma'am,
Okay,
I
yes.
don't know how to share the video on WhatsApp.
It's
Ma'am,
okay.
what should be the frame rate?
Okay, I'm coming to it, Suyesh. It's after resolution. We are coming to it. And if you don't know how to share it on WhatsApp, it's fine. You can go ahead and email it to us. Both things work. Okay, don't stress about it. Okay, so in resolution there are different resolutions available. So if you see, I asked this question in the quiz also, that HD resolution, we always go for this resolution because it does not increase the size much and also gives us excellent quality. However, I can also increase the resolution to 4K or even more than that by increasing the pixel by pixel. However, it's recommended that you use this only. And for frame rate, basically anyone knows what frame rate is, or anyone can take a wild guess, because frame rate is one of the most important thing in video editing.
Mom in Canada.
Yes, Arav.
Mom in games like it is FPS frames per second. So in videos same as well. That how many frames are we looking at a in a second? That's the frame
Okay,
PS.
yes. All right,
Didi, can I
anyone?
tell?
Yes, Hardik.
Didi, frame rates are frames per second. They are used in animations and videos. It means how many frames are going in a second.
All right. Okay, anyone else wants to try?
Not the frequency of the video.
Okay, Suyash, Hardik, Arav, you all are absolutely correct. So basically, frames per second means how many frames are coming in a second. But the exact meaning of this is basically, what is a video made up of? A video is made up of multiple images. So when these multiple images are joined together, it creates a video. So in 1 second, there are 25 images appearing. Then only it's appearing like a moving video. If I reduce this to maybe like 5 FPS, then your video wouldn't even be moving. It would be like a slideshow. If I decrease it to 15 FPS, then it would be as if the video is lagging. So that is why 25 FPS or 30 FPS is recommended. Okay, 25 or 30, but 25 is the best one to go with. Okay, then you can go ahead and back up it to the cloud if you want to. You can auto highlight it, but there's no point of this because it generates an additional highlighted video. For example, like if you want to post this on TikTok or somewhere like that, or YouTube shorts, then it creates a 60-second video out of your whole video, but there's no point of creating an auto highlight. Okay, so moving on, if you want to export it, you just click on export over here, and then it will start to export. You can export it with the watermark right now. Okay, so when you share it in the groups, You can share it with the watermark. There's no problem with that. So you can just click on export with watermark and it will start exporting it. Once it's exported, it will be downloaded where I selected that it would be downloaded. Right now, I selected that it should be downloaded in my D drive in old desktop. Okay, so it will be downloaded there only. So if you're not able to find your video that where is it downloaded, I can't find it, then just go ahead and check where you selected. Okay. So right now, I'm going to cancel it so that I can show you other things as well. Okay, there's this one more very important thing that you must add is that this button, this is the rendering button. So what it does, it renders the video for you so that your preview, whatever you are previewing of on the video, it is rendered. That is that it gives a smoother video. When it's not rendered, then the video lags behind and stuff like that happen. So rendering the video actually gives you a smoother preview. However, render on if you render it or you don't render it, it doesn't matter while exporting the video, because when video is being exported, it automatically gets rendered for that. So your exported video won't lag. But if you want, if you, for example, I'm editing something and I have to preview it again and again over here, so all I can do is that I can render it so that it's more clear. Okay. Another important thing is that this is your timeline. So when you're editing something and you want to edit it more precisely, you can go ahead and increase the timeline like this. It's basically like expanding it, not increasing it, it's expanding it. Or you can also contract contract it like this. Okay, however you want it as per your convenience. You can also adjust the timeline from here, this plus to minus sign. Okay. Another thing that you can add in you can do in Filmora is that, for example, right now this screen is visible. I can just click a snapshot of this specific page. Okay. Or I can also set this snapshot as the thumbnail of my video. I can choose the snapshot format, that is PNG or JPEG. Okay. And then I can choose where it's getting saved. And then I can click on OK. And now if I come to my media and I check over here, this snapshot has been saved. So I can use this specific photo anywhere else also in the video. Okay, so do remember these small things about Filmora, about using Filmora. Okay, and now we are going to. Okay, everyone is clear till now. Am I going too fast? I need to
Ma'am,
stop or
where can we access the snapshot button?
okay. It is right here. This small camera that is made over here. This is the snapshot button. Or you can also use the shortcut Control Alt plus S, pressing all three at the same time. Okay, anyone else? Naisha?
Ma'am, I have made my video. Can I show you? Present it.
Okay, wait for now. Hardik, yes.
Ma'am, can you tell the way which we can export the video without the watermarks?
That we are going to cover tomorrow. Adding keyframing and exporting without watermark. Okay, because after tomorrow will be your final submission.
Ma'am,
Today
is
we
it
are covering all
possible
the
to
basics.
export without watermark?
Yes, it's possible to do that, Suyesh. You
Ma'am,
don't need to try
by
for.
recording the video and then cropping it.
No, there is another way also. Okay, we'll be discussing about that. Don't worry. For now, let's go on to this thing called as pan and zoom. Anyone who has used this effect or heard of this effect before, pan and zoom? Because trust me, it is so common that it's used in many videos, many Hollywood movies, Bollywood movies, everywhere. Okay, so none of you are aware of it. Okay, someone has raised their hand. Hardik, yes.
Ma'am, what is the name?
Pan and zoom. Hardik.
Digi pan and zoom are in pan. The it is a transition which is used that transition it on which two videos it is added. The first video it
moves a little side and the other video shows on the screen. And zoom is of effect. It zooms the video on which its effect is added.
Okay, that is right. Pan and zoom. So basically, pan and zoom effect is that when we join both the things, pan is like expanding a video. Zoom is like zooming into a video. So when you zoom into something, the other things get cropped, the corners get cropped. However, when you pan something, you are able to view the entire image. So pan and zoom is basically like creating your own custom animation. Okay, it's like creating whatever you want to create, a custom animation that you can create. So over here, in order to add pan and zoom, just click on the video and you go to this option of crop. There's this crop button. Okay, you go over here, you click on pan and zoom, not on crop. Remember, click on pan and zoom, and then you select what where you want to start. For example, I want to start with a full screen, and by the end of this footage, I wanted to zoom into this PC. Okay, or maybe I want to zoom in more. All right.
Ma'am,
So
you should do
now,
it like very zooming in the percentage and making some dramatic sound effects.
yes, you
Mm.
can add dramatic sound effects to it. That is why I'm saying that this is used in almost every single movie also that's made, because it's a very important effect. Okay, now when I play it, it's zooming into the video slowly. Okay, and it's creating way more of visibility for the video, because our focus point was what? Our focus point was this loading bar. Okay, so as it zooms in, it focuses on this loading bar, and here is where the concept of bad crop and good crop comes. Okay, for example, I crop it this way, that I crop it like this. Okay, so that would be a bad crop, because then because then our focus point, the loading bar, won't come in the center, it would be in the corner, and the focus point would change to this. So that is where we need to apply our concepts. You know what, video editing also works like any other subject, that you need to learn the concepts and then you need to keep on applying them. Okay, and there's another way, that is the zoom out effect. Okay, so right now, if I choose the start window and I make the start smaller, okay, I make the start smaller, and I make the end video, that is this frame, I make this one bigger by expanding it like this. Okay, so start one is this. Remember, you can expand it by clicking on it. Once it gets selected, then you can adjust its size. Okay, now when I play
Is
it,
there any
it's
shortcut key to
coming
open
out.
this?
It's like it's zooming out. Yes.
Is there any shortcut key to open this?
To open the crop and zoom effect,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, you can just open this whole thing by pressing Control and C. Then this whole video will appear like this. I'll just give you an example. Control C.
Mom, where's the button for this?
Sorry, Alt C. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's Alt C. You press Alt and you press C. Okay, and then you can choose pan and zoom over here. All right. There's this button over here, the crop button you see. This is the button. Okay, and then crop button will bring you over here. You just choose pan and zoom. And now, if remember, if the end frame is bigger, this is the end frame, it is bigger, and the starts frame is smaller, then it will zoom out. Okay, and if the start frame is bigger and the end frame is smaller, then it will zoom into the video. All right, is this clear to everyone?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, everyone, it's totally clear. Okay,
Yes, Mom.
so I'm going to show you a cool thing that you can do with this. Okay, let's go to our library and search for green screen. And over here, for example, I have this video. Let me just download this one. Okay, I'm going to remove these effects for now. You can just select them and delete them like this. Now that I have this, I'm going to move this entire thing forward. And I'm going to add this thing to the layer above this. Okay, remember layer above the other video, and there should be a little overlapping area. So when I look into this and I edit this, I'm going to see there's this option of okay. First thing first, let's add the green screen effect to it. Chroma key. Let's enable the chroma key over here. Okay. And then let's add the zoom in effect. Pan and zoom effect. You go to pan and zoom. You click on start here and end. Remember one thing, that when it ends, it must end inside the black area. There should be nothing outside black area which should be covered in this frame. Okay, once you have adjusted that, you will move these things back over here. Okay, just select like this and move them over here. Now if you look at it, it looks as if from the TV. Okay, we need to render it first. Okay, otherwise the preview doesn't come out good.
Mom, what is the name of the this template of the TV you have chosen?
Okay, I just searched for green screen and this was one that I got. You can also go and search online for such things. Okay, okay, control Z. Now I play it from the
Didi,
start. Just have a look, just wait, have a look at this. Okay, now if you see, it's as if that TV is expanding, and slowly and steadily I'm entering a new world. Like the TV is the portal to a new world. Okay, you see how smoothly that worked out. Okay, and this thing is a very good animation effect, and it's a very impressive one too. And sometimes, what you can do is that you can add multiple of this. That first you add a TV, from the TV you are entering in, then you can add a phone screen, and through the phone screen you're entering into a new portal, and through a door you are entering into another new portal. So if you do it like this, it would really create a very, very good effect. Okay, and sometimes when you don't have green screen video available, for example, I have this video only available. So one thing that I can do is that first thing, let's remove the pan and zoom effect from it. Pan and zoom, just reset on this if you want to remove it. Okay, now what we do is that we can add a small media over here. We choose green, we add it on top of it. Okay, and then I can just adjust its size. For example, I can adjust it to this size, or let's take a bit of the starting one. No, towards the end. Yes, I can adjust it to the size of the screen. And once I've done that, I can click a screenshot of this, just like we learned over there. Click a screenshot. Okay. And now let's work with this screenshot. We add the screenshot over here. We add the pan and zoom effect to it. Pan and zoom, end it within the green screen. Remember, end it within the green screen, not outside. Apply, apply the chroma key. And now when you look at it, this video also works the same. Okay, so it's not necessary that you need to have a green screen video only. You can also work with an image by adding your own green box to it and then zooming in through this box. And just imagine how cool it would be if I, after zooming into one thing, I add another PC. For example, I add another one of this. and then it zooms into this one, and then in more of them. So in today's homework, like, do try these kind of things, like adding multiple screens like this, that the video is going through multiple screens, adding other effects like templates and media and pan and zoom. Okay, so I believe that today we have done quite a lot of content, and I hope you all are able to get it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Anyone has any doubts? Otherwise, you have a doubt?
No, it was raised by mistake.
Okay, it's okay. So for today, we are going to end here. And tomorrow, we are going to make custom animations, and we are going to learn how you export it without a watermark. So do make sure that you're present on time. Tomorrow, we'll be doing keyframing, and keyframing is basically like creating your own personal animations. Okay, Arav, I really appreciate the confetti that you sent. All right. Those of you who don't have any doubts, they can leave the meet. But if you have any doubts, you can stay over here for a while longer, and we are going to solve all your doubts. Okay. So those who don't have any doubts can leave. Those who have doubts, they can raise your hand, and then we can come to you one by one. All right. Does any no one has any doubt? Okay. Third has raised his hand. What's your issue, Hardik?
How do we render the